na alam nyo na yung mga tools as discussed by Ian. And then, your portfolio is ready. Now, it's time for recruitment. So, how do you get a job in the creative industry? So, sino po ba sa mga attendees natin ang graduating soon or kakagraduate lang or planning to change career? Can you show a fan sa YouTube or clap, whatever? Ano ba yung icon? If you are a fresh grad or graduating soon or planning to change career, comment lang po kayo dun sa YouTube natin. Okay? So, it's a big professional world out there. There is no shortage of job opportunities for recent or soon-to-be college graduate looking to enter the creative field. So, madami po ang trabaho na available in the creative industry. So, don't lose hope, or yung katulad ng sinasabi ng matatanda before that there's no job in the creative field. So, we for one, Ian, Jem, and I will be a living testimony that being in the creative, that there is life and there's a lot of opportunities in the creative field. Okay. Yan. So, sabi ni Miss Maricel, planning to change career. I wonder from what career from what career to creative career. So, pa-comment lang, ma'am. Okay. Let me share with you 5 ways to get a job in the creative industry. So, okay, next slide. So the first one is cast a wide net when networking. So start spreading the word about your job search, both online and offline. So if you don't ask questions, of course, professionally, you won't get leads or referrals. So isang sample nito is last April, we had an emergency at home. I need to go to the bank like 10 at night, 10 past at night. I took a Grab, and then the driver casually just asked me, "Ma'am, baka may kilala kayo na taga-design, taga-advertising?" Kasi yung girlfriend ko looking for a job, designer siya na nasa marketing. So, lucky for him, I am from the industry. So I gave our Straight Arrow Careers email address, create@straightarrow.com.ph. I gave it to the driver, and that was April. Last July 1, his girlfriend started at Straight Arrow. So you'll never know where opportunities will come. So start spreading the word both offline and online. So online, you can go to LinkedIn, you can go to Twitter. So Twitter, take advantage of the hashtag. You can use hashtag looking for a job, hashtag designer looking for a job if you want to be specific. But you can do that. Your LinkedIn, make sure that yung picture mo, meron siya, yung logo, di ba, meron hired or hiring something. So, pwede mo siyang lagyan ng ganon. If you're good in writing, you can do blogs. So, make sure that you spread the word that you are looking for a job. You can go to Monster, Indeed, Caliber, Jobs TV, and I'm sure there's a lot more. So, the key is who you know. Who you know can be the key to land your first job. Talk to friends, families, college professors, alumni, neighbors, friends of friends, yung mga ganun. Even parents of their friends. So, they can help you also. And mas maganda kung mas maraming nakakaalam that you're looking for a job kasi mas maraming help na makukuha ka. Okay? Next slide. So next is perfect your application materials. So as a designer, ano ba yung mga materials natin? So it's our portfolio and our CVs, our cover letter. So research each employer so that you can customize effectively. So i-research nyo sino ba yung mga employer na pwede sa hinahanap mong trabaho. For example, you are a fashion designer. Of course, if you're a fashion designer, you look for companies or yung mga fashion houses. Diba? Tapos, ano yung mga kailangan nila? Of course, they will not need the UX UI background. They will not need someone who's good in After Effects. They're looking for someone who can creatively draw. So research on your employer and then customize your portfolio accordingly. Then, okay, second is try to track down the name of the hiring manager so you can further personalize your pitch. How do you do this? You go to the website ng mga companies na hinahanapan mo ng trabaho, go to careers page, and then sometimes nandun sa About Us, nandun yung name ng HR manager. Minsan, even if wala silang vacancy, just send your CV, just send your portfolio to them because you'll never know. The important thing is that you research and you track down and you send your materials, your application materials to the right person. Third is to make sure that it's error-free. Check your spelling, your sentence case, your leading, kerning, and your font. I, for one, as a CD, kapag nagre-review ako ng application form ng mga applicant, chine-check ko rin what are the fonts na ginamit? Gaano ba inisip ba nung applicant kung ano yung leading, kerning, yung font na gagamitin niya? Full color ba? Or black and white ang ginamit niya? How did he or she designed his or her CV na maayos, na simple, pero pag nakita mo, alam mo kung designer. I'm sure, alam niyo yan. Makikita niyo yung difference ng designer ng CV, designer ng CV, CV ng designer, CV ng designer as compared to the CV of say for example, a banker looking for makikita mo yung difference. Just the way how we change our fonts, how we design the spacing of our letters, how we cut our words. So those things are important when you're applying for a creative job. So make sure that your application material is perfect. Number third one, next slide, is only show your absolute best creative work. Okay? Make sure that you polish and you prune your portfolio. Stick to sharing the best works. For example, you are applying for a job as a magazine designer. So make sure that your portfolio nag-show siya ng multiple pages. Hindi ka mag-show na drawing mo ng anime. Maraming nagsisend ng CV or ng portfolio, drawing nila ng anime ng college. And we're looking for a digital designer, pero yung portfolio na sinesend nila is that of an illustrator. So, di ba? So, you make sure that you prune. Tanggalin nyo yung mga hindi kailangan dun sa portfolio nyo, dun according to the position that you are applying. If you're good in illustration, but you are applying for a digital designer, make sure that your portfolio is about digital design. And then, mag-add lang kayo ng konti, siguro mga 3 samples of your illustration capabilities to tell the CD or the hiring manager of your other capabilities. But it's important to show only and stick with your best work from 8 to 12. Huwag niyong gawing 65 pages of portfolio kasi walang ganung time yung hiring manager to check. And makikita kasi agad 3 sample pa lang ng trabaho, alam mo na if the designer is good or not. So you don't have to give 65 samples. Okay? So polish and prune. Make sure that you show only your absolute best creative work. Okay? Next one. Okay. Eto, nasabi na rin kanina. Do your homeworks, but this time, before the interview. Because you want to get hired. So how do you do that? You check the company website. Again, research, very important. Research. If you're also applying for a UX position, research is very important. Isa yan sa mga kailangan. To be a UX designer, you should be good at research. So, kung nag-a-apply ka pa lang or new graduate ka, this is a good time to practice how to do your research. So check the company website, LinkedIn profile, their LinkedIn profile, the people, ask the people in the network, baka kasi meron kang yung professor mo ng college, baka kaibigan niya, yung isa sa mga nagtatrabaho sa Straight Arrow, baka pinsan ng pinsan niya, yung hiring manager ng Straight Arrow. So, check, do your homework before the interview. Then, prepare to answer the most common interview questions. Huwag nyo na akong tanungin kung what are the common interview questions. Search nyo sa internet kasi common naman yun. So, I won't be discussing what are those common questions kasi it's it's all over the internet. What are the common questions? Usually, tell us something about yourself and yung why do you want to join our company? What values can you add to our company? So, those are the typical questions. Okay? And then practice your portfolio presentation with your friends and your family before the meeting. So kapag meron ka ng schedule for your interview, make sure na nag-practice ka kung paano mo ipepresent yung portfolio mo. Since ngayon, puro online na yung interview natin, make sure na kapag nasa Zoom yung interview, alam mo kung paano mag-share screen. Kapag ka nasa Google Meet, alam mo kung paano. And or through Skype. And then, i-practice mo kung how do you present from one page to another or from website, paano mo ipapresent next to the logo. Pag logo, then go to print collaterals. Paano yung transition of your presentation? So make sure that you practice it and do it with your friends. Make sure that you effectively articulate your role, the role you're applying for each project na ginawa mo. Okay? Next one is, the last one, is to be prepared to prove your technical proficiency. Katulad din ng sinabi kanina ni Ian, you have to know what are the technical skills. Job candidate tends to exaggerate on their resumes. Sabihin nila, I can do this, I can do that. Pero dahil ngayon, naka-work from home na tayo, we are working remotely, so be prepared that you will be tested according to your technical proficiency. So it's always better na you tell the truth. If you don't know anything, tell. Like me, I would, whenever I go to an interview, I always say, I cannot draw. For a fine arts graduate, I cannot draw. And I don't know how to use Google Sheets. Until now, I still call Google Sheets the green thing. Because to me, it's just a green thing. So I can't do anything. I don't love Google Sheets. So it's better that you're honest before they hire you. So that yung expectation, hindi, di ba? Sabihin mo, ang galing-galing mo, tapos pagka na-hire ka na, hindi mo pala alam gawin. So, mas nakakahiya naman, di ba? So, it's always better to be honest. Okay?